Hey guys, this is my Interchange when you hit level 10, and other sorts of bots. They didn't really fix the problem, but you learn your traders more. So there's trades for therapist, to duct tape, you can get a hold of a car medkit, which is better than running an AI2 and a bandit. So there's certain things like that that's going to make your game much better, and make you have more space in the long run, because would you rather run 4 slots for two AI2s and 2 bandages, or would you rather run 2 slots for 220 healing and then maybe an extra slot for a bandage, because you don't want to use 30 points of your car med kit to heal things. So we're just loading into Interchange right now, and I'm going to be showing you guys this. Basically, what you want to do is run through the back of Ollie, Idea, and Ultra. I'm assuming you've watched the other video I've linked you before I sent you this, because this is going to be unstreamable. This isn't going to be on YouTube. It's low risk as dead. That's my personal opinion on this run, because you want to be quick, but you want to be careful. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. This is something you want to hold on to a lot. So, we've got a good spawn for this. We've spawned in Emercom checkpoint. So, back of Ollie is over there. You're going to want to head all the way back, fight a few scavs if you have to. And this can be done from any spawn. You'll just have to do a bit more movement and a bit more finagling to get over there. So if you spawn over here, there's a box right here you can check, as well as a static spawn here. Pick up those Wilson cigarettes. It's going to be a bitch to find them when you have to do mechanics quest for cigarettes. So you can just loot this up. Usually there'll be a lunch box that'll help you stay alive longer in raid, especially when your food and water is running out. So we're going to keep it. So for this part of the route, you're going to want to go into the back of Ollie. So there's a more direct route that goes straight out to the front. That's a lot more dangerous because it's got better loot most of the time. This is your generator, fuel, your water filters, stuff like that. Stuff that's high priority, high cost. So for this run, you just want to check shelves, check all the way back there. There's a toolbox, and you're going to want to start moving this direction. You're going to check all the shelves here for stuff, check all these tables as well. They usually have stuff. I'm not 100% sure. I don't do this run too often, because it's more of an early game run, but things spawn on all of these shelves, so you'll most likely find something. I'm not sure if this is where it was referenced, but there's an MPX spawn somewhere around here. I'm not 100% sure of that, so don't take me on my word for that. Take it with a grain of salt. Then you're going to move out here. So usually there's going to be like 2 or 3 scavs patrolling around here, down here, like down in this area, and then sometimes right over here. You're going to move into this part of the garage. And make a left, take a look in here. Usually something will spawn on top of these boxes, and you've got yourself an ammunition box. Search that. If you find MA55A1, MA56A1, BP, BT, or BS ammunition, as well as 7N39, you want to keep that. I don't 100% know if there's any boxes back there. I wouldn't check it out because you want to do this quickly. So you're going to search this. You're going to watch these shelves for things, because things spawn, like right here. On the flea market, this is 35,000 rubles. So it sells pretty good. You want to check all these shelves because they spawn a good amount of shit. You're going to want to pick up metal cutting scissors. The red pliers are not always too good. The pliers with level 3 prep, or which you'll get eventually, trade for an SR3M magazine, which is the 30 rounders for that. Dry fuel sells for around 100k, 130k. Got some more pliers. But yeah, there's a little invisible thing that you can't get past, so you want to be careful. I would advise taking a flashlight so that you don't miss things. You don't want to pick up screwdrivers, they ain't worth anything. It's like 1,000 rubles on the flea market. As you're looking for flea market value, you're going to stuff all this into a backpack and forget about it for a little while until you hit level 10. So you can also check here for weapon parts like TT-105. There is a weapon crate right here you can search. Usually, well, sometimes it has a weapon in it, and other times it has weapon parts, like the 116mm or 165mm MPX suppress. Also got a good wealth of bags to search. You can always check back there for stuff. There's another weapons crate here. You're going to search these. Search all the weapon crates you find. They usually will come out with a gun or some attachments, which will be helpful in saving and cutting costs. Because if it ain't pretty and it works, it still works. So you're going to go back here and search around for, I believe there's a few containers like this, and duffel bags. You want to search all of those. You're going to go through, look through everything, look on these shelves. If you find more metal cutting scissors, the big thing is, you want to find a lot of stuff. You want to find as much as you can and hoard it until you get to the flea market. Because if you've got like 50 metal cutting scissors just sitting away in your stash, you're going to make a lot of money on a flea market. Because they're a hideout item, I believe. Yeah, there's a duffel bag here. I'm going to go back through this, make sure, and update eventually. But you search duffel bags, you can find anything from Salawas to fuel conditioners. Find a lot of stuff. As you can see here, you got a bunch of other stuff. You can move up here. And this is a good little spot. You can just go up here. And you can camp the entryway. Oh, another thing. If you jump from, jump sideways or backwards, you jump faster or higher, which is always fun. Then you're going to, if you're bringing a rig, you can do this with just a rig. You're just going to have to be very careful with what you take. You're going to head out this way. Boom, boom, boom. Go to power station, check that out. If it hasn't been looted already, yeah, that's always good. If it's been looted, don't worry about it. If it hasn't, worry about it. Because that means someone might still be there. You want to loot all the coats you find. If you're a smart boy like me, and you have a hold of the power utility key, which I will pop on the screen a price eventually when I get to editing this, you can go over to this room. This room has 2 weapons crates. If you're going on this way from Emercom checkpoint, you're going to want to check it out. That was a quick reload, I have not checked it out yet. Usually I'll have some good stuff, BS ammunition of course. That, right there, goes for 1,000 a round on the flea market. Also, you can fill it with your guns. Fill your guns with it. Runs pretty well. You'll also find more lunch boxes. Found a CQR, that's a good, a good foregrip. And then you want to keep moving through here. So you've got crates here. You've got a lot of stuff to loot. Not many people come over here to loot them, so you'll find decent stuff most of the time. You'll keep finding lunch boxes. This is, you can convert actual MP5s that you get for the 8 brown knives. You can convert that into an MP5 suppressed, and that sells for more on the flea market, or you could use it for personal use, which is always fun. Then, you can usually check the back of these, they might have something, and move into power station. So, a streamer item spawns in this power station, and always check here too, there might be something. There's a streamer item in the power station as well. You've got container, coat. You can pick up anything on here. I found BS ammunition there. And you got more coats. I don't believe anything spawns in here, so going back here is a waste of time. You've got a dry fuel spawn here, as well as WD-40. And you can go up there for fun stuff. Beard oil spawns right here. You can search for it there. Tetrises, graphics cards, electronic spawns in general spawn here, very low chance. And always check the front of your computers. They will sometimes have secure flash drives, which early wipe sell for a lot of rubles. Certain areas you want to be careful of, especially this area, because people frequently come here, especially if the power's not on in Interchange. So, for every exfil, you're going to basically, if you're coming from power station, railway is this way, Emercom is this way, as well as hole in the fence. If you're going to the hole in the fence, you can't use a bag, which is where I'm going for this. So you're going to have to dump your bag with whatever you got in it. You're only going to get the bag back in insurance. Everything else will be gone. if you're running a bigger rig, like say the A18, which I'm running right now, the A18 has a shit ton of slots. If you bring, say, 4 pistol mags, you can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2-slot items in it. It costs around 100k. If you survive the raid, you will most likely make that investment back on the flea market. The A18 is not available from level 1 Ragman, sadly, so that makes it a bit more frustrating. But once you have access to the flea market, you have access to make a lot more money. Money is a tool in Tarkov. It is not the end-all be-all. If you're scraping by, you can still make it out with kit. Use your scavenger. This run is also very effective as a scav because you have both exfils available. You have Emercom and Railway. So, all in all, you can do a lot of work with this. And here's Hole in the Fence. So you just sit here, as you can see, drop your backpack to fit in. Boom. And we're out. Simple. So, that's my little early loot run for Escape from Tarkov. Thank you guys for watching.